Hi, I'm Margo Sorum. I teach yoga at the University of Alaska, and I require all my students to do a sequence called the Spinal Floss. So this is for all of you, and I hope that you enjoy it greatly. It's going to teach you about the 5 directions of spinal movement, which will include a back bend, axial extension, twist, forward bend, and lateral bend. These are the movements that show up over and over in yoga, and the spinal floss will be done on your back so that you have better alignment and so that you're not fighting gravity. And this will really enhance your awareness and translate into all of your yoga poses. So let's get started. Lie on your back in Shavasana. Notice your body and take a few deep breaths. Let it be a complete breath. Roll your toes together and bend your knees. This is called Ardha Shavasana. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Find a spot on your mat that feels supported. As you inhale, peel your hips up off the floor. As you exhale, lower one vertebra at a time. Coordinate. The inhalation is taking you up into the back bend. The exhalation is drawing you back down. And go for making this fluid movement. Once you're warmed up, we're going to add the arms. They go up towards the sky and overhead. Reach through your arms, pull your spine down. The arms will return back to your sides. Inhale takes you up and overhead. Exhalation draws you back down. Enjoy as many as you'd like. And then add the reach of the arms overhead. See if you can make more space in the tight spots in the upper back, through the sides of the waist. You're empowering your legs and the glutes. And then relax. Return to Shavasana. If the legs long bothers you, you can always bend your knees and do the resting with your knees bent. Enjoy the effects of the back bend. Next is axial extension. We're going to focus on the feet, anchor into your heels, and start inward circles. Notice that my feet have become cranks, and it's steering through the leg bones and into my spine, so that I'm really actually starting to floss. You're going to feel this as intensity through the bones in the feet and all the puppet strings of your muscles. Go the other way. Maybe pick up the pace. And I think you'll feel the workout. And then point and flex, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. And notice I really am sliding on the mat. It's my feet. They're connected to the spine. Relax. Now we're gonna brace the spine. I want you to squeeze your legs together, adduct, dorsiflex, pull your toes towards the sky, and the knees will bend. Pull your heels towards your sit bones. This is going to anchor the legs. Rib cage stays down. Arms come over the chest and make a sphere of tension. All the knuckles are a little bit bent. Take the elbows as straight as you can, and then inhale. Take this overhead. Inhale into your rib cage. Exhale. Pretend you're lifting your body up and off the earth. And really feel the muscles wrap around your skeleton. Increase intensity with each breath. Toes pull towards the shins. The shins are burning. The hamstrings are burning. One more time. Let it go. Next is the twist. Open your arms out to T position. Palms face the floor, big toes touch, and bring your right leg up to tabletop. Now, adaptations can be made in any of these postures, and you might find that you need a different angle for your leg, so honor that. You also might need a bolster or a blanket so you don't have to go all the way down to the floor. As you exhale, we are rolling over the left hip and dropping the right knee down. Inhale, unravel back. You're going to continue. As you go over and across, it's okay if that right shoulder comes up off the floor. Notice that the twist begins in the lower body, travels through the spine, the neck and head turn last. Then roll back onto your mat. Head goes first and the rest of the spine travels out, so that you truly enjoy this rotation from the bottom moving up and the top moving down. And then we're going to come over for a stay and pin your leg, maybe up higher or lower or on a bolster, wherever it feels good. And then we're going to focus on the shoulder. Open up through your right arm. As you exhale, the arm lowers down and your head rolls towards the bent knee side. Inhale, sweep your arm back out and up, and the head rolls towards your armpit. And just enjoy this flossing for the shoulder, chest, upper back, and your neck. If there's a spot that feels particularly good, stay there. Breathe into it. If it bothers your shoulder, if it's nervy or shooting pain, please lower your arm, bend your elbow, and put the hand at the waist. And go ahead and do that as you finish up. Slide the bottom leg underneath. Roll onto your back. Take a moment and just do a little apanasana. Just reset the spine. Opening up, lengthening that right leg out, and set your left leg up. Rolling over, rolling back. You may end up getting some adjustments, and they're free. If you always pop when you do it, that is a sign of some instability, and you would want to adapt this a little bit to strength train. We're also practicing coordinating movement with your breath. So again, it's an inhalation as the arm sweeps out and up. It's an exhalation as the arm sweeps down and the head turns. Stay at an angle that feels good. As you inhale, you're making space. As you exhale, move deeper into that space. Lower, bend. I like to call this the folded bird wing. Slide the leg underneath. Make your way onto your back and just do a little apanasana. So we're going to just keep our knees in towards our chest for the forward bending. As you inhale, the elbows straighten and your knees move out. As you exhale, the elbows bend and the knees move in. Notice that my feet are side by side, not overlapping. And as I inhale, my low back arches off the mat a little bit, and as I exhale, the low back goes to the mat. So we're creating a lumbar pelvic rhythm. It's a great massage for your back. Now, wrap your arm around your right shin and step your left foot to the floor. And you're going to do the same rocking action. Inhale, elbows straighten. Exhale, elbows bend. You're giving a little traction. I am doing a little push and pull to get the right massage in my low back. Hold the leg in, and now slide this left leg out, and you have the chance to stretch the psoas muscle from the lumbar spine and across the hip to the inner thigh. So pretend that your legs were side by side and squeezing. Dorsiflex, push your heel into the floor, and also imagine you're maybe lifting the leg up off the floor a little bit, and feel this stretch. And then soften your efforts and do one more round of rocking where you're just making this feel good. Switch. Step your right foot down and pull your left knee in. Stay in Ardha Shavasana and do a few rounds here. At this position, you really can get the low back nice and close to the floor to stretch out the lower back muscles. Hold the knee in, slide your right leg out, and load the pose. Roll the toes towards the ceiling. Flex the foot. Lean into your heel. Steer by pretending to squeeze the legs together and up directionally or down to make it intense. And then add the movement. Inhale, exhale. And just enjoy the effects of those forward bends. Last is the lateral bend. Slide your left leg over off your mat. And then the right leg also comes. Inhale, take that right arm up, and then lean down. This creates a half moon shape. It's like a reclined half moon pose. Supta Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, fill the ribs. Exhale, squeeze the legs together. Level off your hips. Sometimes it gets rolled over, so make sure you're leaning down. Use your arm, use your legs, steer. It's this opportunity to really stretch the upper body from the lower body. A big stretch on the one side, and it's a strengthening on the other. Come on out. Feel the change side to side. And then do the other side. Slide on over. Keep the hips level. Take the arm up. Lean down. I've also heard this called banana pose. Really stretch your super suit. Bask in the sun. Enjoy the mosquitoes. This is truly the all Alaska yoga practice. As you exhale, return back down. As you're ready, you can roll up or lean up. And just notice if your body feels better than when you started after visiting these very simple but profound movements. Namaste.